got a huge break on it.
Fielder number 22.
From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Bellinger shading to his right. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, George.
Cole's ready. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
3-1 to him now. Three and one. Here it is. The high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Heading out towards shallow right. Junior's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Standing in, Javier Baez. And while he's a silver caliber player, he's got an excellent contact attribute. He can really put the bat on the ball. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box, Carlos Correa. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. One strike now from Cole. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
2 balls and a strike now. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. And he looks to be in spry condition here as he makes this appearance in the form of his rookie series card. Arenado makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Arenado leads off first with 1 away. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Pitch popped up. Bellinger is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Cole into the windup, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Junior's coming in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Stepping up now, Buster Posey. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. There to field it is Tulowitzki on to first, and there are 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Martinez.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. 1 strike now from Cole. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Tulowitzki over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Garrett Cole.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Nelson Cruz, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
First delivery
Nelson
to him on the way.
Cruz.
This is lifted out to left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-1 the count. A swing and a ground ball to third. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping in, Yu Darvish. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Darvish.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Tulowitzki over to his left, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Ready to deliver.
Ken
Here's the
Griffey
first pitch.
Jr.
Hard hit ball to short. Correa right there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball that just misses inside. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he'll step on first himself for the
Now
out.
batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball in for a strike. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball one. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does not. It gets by out there, and that'll let the inning continue. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up. Ball one.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that two-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with two outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's George Springer.
Leading off the fourth inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Cole's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Cabrera calls for it. Makes the play. One away. Here's Javier Baez.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Hamilton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Number 1, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. So the two-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding in, Buster Posey. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Posey.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Troy Tulowitzki goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And Baez will put this one away. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He popped out in his first trip. Pull into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-1 home. Lifted into center field. Hamilton is right there, 1 down. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz.
23, Nelson Cruz.
Here comes the first pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Cole. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Garrett
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 0-1. Missed with a slider. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Hamilton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is Cruz. Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Yu Darvish.
leading off for the Raptors. Pitcher, Yu Darvish.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
At third, Arenado reined in. And there's one down now. Now batting, George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number two.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And they have taken the lead. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And they're not going to get him at first. And in fact, it took a great play to save an error there. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A ball and a strike to count to Tulo now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Martinez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out. Number 2. Felipe Rivero will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Rivero.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that in. So digging in now, Carlos Correa. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
High and deep to right center. On the run is Griffey. He's got it 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for Junior, but this kicks off the wall. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple. Here's Buster Posey now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits to this point.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped on the ground to first. Olsen scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli. He's been a bit of Trevor Rosenthal. Been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Now pitching.
Changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Digging in once again, Garrett Cole. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Hamilton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Nelson Cruz.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Olsen will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. He's rolled into ground outs a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck him out. So here now is the pitcher. Eric Hosmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Eric Hosmer.
4-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
After it is Hamilton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Chris Davinsky will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one. Ready once again, George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
George Springer.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Olson is under it. 1 out. Here's Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball. That's Dustin Pedroia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1-0 home to Pedroia. Chopped weakly to the left. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Slow roller left side. Arenado ranges to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki. Now he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. hit in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Bellinger has room in foul territory. And he brings it in on a warning track. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Donaldson steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. On its way is pitch number 75. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1 strike now from Cole. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Here's Buster Posey now. The winning run is at first base. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Now the 0-2 pitch down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Cabrera onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cabrera moving to his left. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Catcher, Francisco.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to short. Correa comes up with it. And there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. There is Pedroia. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far.
Cody Bellinger.
Jacob Barnes takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cabrera. And that's out number one. Now to the plate. Pitcher, Yoenis Cespedes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Here's George Springer, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The count now at 2-1. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Possible winning run stands at first with two out here. Skied into straightaway right. Junior's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Wade Davis gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Hit in the air out toward left. Martinez giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes last time up. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. A ball and two strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. Fly ball out toward right field. Pedroia's got it, and the side is retired. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Pitch on the way. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Runners off for second. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. He's on the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And now the runner's trying for third. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Digging in once again to this point. Lifted in the air to center for the first out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. It was ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a liner back through the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
Trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. This is skied into short left center. Springer giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Tulowitzki in the hole. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in score. Andrew McCutchen will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Griffey waits on it. He makes the catch, and the potential winning run takes off for third. The relay throw, and he's in there at third is the possible winning run. Here's George Springer, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Joaquin Benoit is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Andrew Benintendi will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked out of the zone.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Benintendi is retired, and there's one away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. One out, nobody on. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. Out it goes right through him into left field. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's the first pitch. Top foul wide of first. The 0-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Hunter Strickland is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and a high pop up. Tulowitzki waits on it. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and we're headed for a 15. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Matt Olson.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Shot towards second, but Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 20.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Troy Tulowitzki, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. Ready once again as Asdrubal Cabrera. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the... Here's Buster Posey now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I think there'll be a third.
And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here now the 2-2. Bounce it to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. Tying run at third, winning run at first. So a ball into the gap might be able to end it. Jason Mott gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning. From the stretch. Started that swing a bit too early. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cody Bellinger, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. The throw pulls him off the bag. Big moment. Starling Marte will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And that misses, ball 1. A winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in, George Springer is looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch, and now everybody's running. On the bunt attempt is popped up. Cervelli is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. John Lackey has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. Standing in, Francisco Cervelli, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jason Mott. Mitch Haniger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Mitch Haniger.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton, comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Now a ball popped up, but room in foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Boone Logan waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh.
Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Back up the middle. Backhanded. A step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding in, Buster Posey. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hamilton is after it. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end. He got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Cruz giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. High pop-up. Correa has a play. And that ends the inning. Ready now, J.D. Martinez. He's a gold caliber player with an impressive power swing. He can make a ton of contact as well. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. On the run is Griffey. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Nelson Cruz.
Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Possible winning run on second. No one out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hamilton looking up. Ball game. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Nelson Cruz. Thanks largely to one heroic swing. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors.
Walking up and down Columbus Avenue, making friends with the ghosts I'm conjuring. I left home 'cause the floor's worn through. Around the alleyways I go wandering. One and only, can you hear me? Staring at the ceiling in the city club stairway, like an angel flying over me. Oh, one and only, was the new thing happening? I got my mind set on you.
Yo. Grind me 7 times over pleasure vibes. 5 deep, 10 plus 11 knives. Roll supreme, glowing steam, how my ride. I don't, but I take a shot. Part of me, clear thought remedy. 2 for 1 special, best friend and worst enemy. Fly pedigree, way past allegedly. Style, build, bag 'em and they me. Hard work will take me places that you'll never be. Found a book of life, but it's written illegibly. I wrote the script again to get this paper heavily. Bam, somewhere in between. Stuck in a routine, wide awake in a dream. Scratch that, sleepwalking in reality. Think about tomorrow, but I live my life hourly. Stay humble, but I view myself powerfully. I'ma be official till the elements devour me. Lorenovich.
Like a new father to the chest, like when a blue charger. Barbell lifts, my lat muscle flexes. Caramel, straight from Texas. Straight tornado in my man's hair. Put the potato on the blam blam. Bam bam, chop like a man. Quick to put you in a Sandman van. Making sure he lift up like a can dance. Every time I'm up to bat, I'm in a Grand Slam stance. Laying France 2 in a hammock. Go warm up the banana.
Call me coach, my approach is to win them all. You the win for all, I'm the back. Took the knuckles, buckle up. See the speed, brittle, crumble like the when I roll the. I'm a cheap, you a that's a sound. Take a look around, you surrounded by the pounds. Pound for pound, crown for crown, I will own this. Blowing through the bone like the Pied Piper. The highlight of the night, get your highlighter. See my words in the cloud, Mr. Skywriter. I get the prep and stepping up to a new challenge. Dancing on the scene in Lionel Richie with the eye to eye, toe to toe with the hating faces. Mortimer making wages like we're trading places. Got you wrapped in a knot like some tight laces. Good night.
Close. Come close.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Gators and the Superstars. It's baseball on. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides.
Leading
Forward
off for
to
the
get-
Gators, center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first
Hamilton.
offering. Hit in the air out to center field. Gordon is there. One pitch, one out. So the base
Batting
is
second,
empty here with one
right
away.
fielder,
And here
Ken
comes Junior.
Griffey Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting third,
Digging in, Christian
the left
Yelich.
fielder, number
First
22.
chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Yelich.
Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit. Next will be the cleanup
Batting
hitter,
fourth.
Matt Olson.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon has a beat on it. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, D.
Ready to
Gordon.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. One strike now from Cole. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Batting
So
second,
striding in,
the
Paul
shortstop.
DeYoung.
Paul
Here's
DeYoung.
the first pitch to him. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hamilton looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. Now Titus ball here will get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way to Upton. Hits this one hard the other way. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
I think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Cabrera is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0. There goes the runner. Turned on down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here.
Kozar.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And now is Yasiel Puig, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yasiel Puig.
Cozart stands at second with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a... In now, Nolan Arenado, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Grounded to third. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. He's a silver player, best known for his legs. If he gets on, he's likely to cause trouble on the base paths. The windup and the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Cabrera into shallow center. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Francisco
left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 home. To short. DeYoung gathers it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He's got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. There's Robbie Cano now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Hamilton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Cervelli over to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now. Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Griffey is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He reached on a single in his first try. In there, and it's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So stepping in, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-1 game.
The batter, number 28.
Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Arenado. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit in the air to shallow center. Gordon ranging forward. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Gordon will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off the fourth inning.
An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Zach Kozar. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Popped high in the air. Arenado is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2. Now is Yasiel Puig.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First delivery to him on the way. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Puig tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning as Drupal Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there, strike one.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away.
The batter.
Stepping up now, Francisco Cervelli. And he's been a bit of a diamond in the rough. Though he's only a bronze player, he's got one of the better contact hitting attributes you'll see. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Cozart over to his left, two gone. So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Gordon coming in. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, into the box now, Gio Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Pitcher, Gio Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in once again, Paul DeYoung comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's running, pitches high, the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for third. Hit softly on the ground to third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano will try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Gonzalez is ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Leadoff man set down now for the veteran Ken Griffey Jr. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. Riding in once again, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down in the side. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. 1 strike now from Cole. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And the pitch. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Braun. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And right into the shift. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Kozar. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Gordon is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and next to hit will be the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Gonzalez.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Gordon, the runner at second with 1 away.
He's going.
Runner's on his way to third. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Runner at second here with one man out. And the runner's breaking for third. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Here it comes, the 3-0. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
The batter, second baseman.
Digging in, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. One there on to first as they get the double play to for him to this point.
Second baseman has dribble Cabrera.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Catcher.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Garrett Cole. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Cozart fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He's a gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So digging in now, Zach Cozart. He'll look to bounce.
Zach Cozart.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a huge swing by Cozart and a drive to deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. And now is Yasiel Puig.
The right fielder, number 66.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Cabrera onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's D. Gordon now. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to second for the 4th. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Billy Hamilton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Into the box,
Right fielder,
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. The second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gordon going back on it to the track, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Gio Gonzalez put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player.